Right, so we're on the first hole, and this is how it's got to operate. A wedge, a putter, and the goal is, and the aim is of each hole, bogey golf and no selfie. So the first hole here today we have a par 4, 400 yards, and it looks pretty simple to be honest. So let's see how we go. First tee of the channel with a wedge. Let's right through it. I've absolutely finned that Sally Gunnell right up the middle. So let's do it. So welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel, mate. Welcome. I hope you're feeling good. One thing before we start and before we get into it, the one thing I've done over the last 8 years on my journey is check in with myself. I want to check in with you, mate. So I want to check in and ask, how are you feeling? I think that's the biggest thing as us men, is we don't take time to breathe. We don't take time to sit down and go, how am I actually feeling today? So I want to kick it off with that, because this channel it's not about performance, it's not about golf swings, it's not about technical stuff. It's definitely not about breaking 80. It's about breaking the shit in your head. And I don't want to be, I don't want to have my wedge and my putter and be one of the preaching ball bags, mate. I just want to be myself. And I feel this is the only place I can really be myself in life, is on the golf course. At work, putting on a performance, carrying other people's baggage, other people's trauma. Especially now, what I do is coach women during the day through their wounds, and for me this is my escape. This is my escape, and that's why I thought, fuck it, if I come here in my escape, I want to bring you with me. So I've been there, been in your shoes. As a man, I know how hard it fucking is on a daily basis. I know the struggles. I know the struggles big time. When I wind my life back to when I was a young man, 20-year-old, struggling with addiction. I was a degenerate gambling fucking bastard. The old fixed odd betting terminals got me, so they did. I used to listen to this famous motivational speaker. It might sound a wee bit fucking cheesy, called Les Brown, one of my favourites. I always remember putting old YouTube on YouTube, and this is why I've started this. And he used to say, no matter how hard it gets, I'm going to make it. And I used to say that over and over, no matter how hard life gets you, you're going to make it. And that's a big catalyst for this channel, guys, is that YouTube that I watched fucking 20 years ago that still rings with me today. And I want this a place to be, well, therapy on the fucking golf course. And not the preaching therapy, but just know that you can get around and play around the golf and no worry about scorecards or swings, that you can just let your stress and all the bullshit for life out. And also we've got wee Rambo up front, sniffing as he goes. So let's do it, let's get the second shot. Let's get the second shot. That's better. That's better. That's better actually. That's so much better. Happy days. Let's go. So I'm hitting my wedge about, I'd say in a good day, about 120, 125. My wedge, as you see in the tee shot, was I finned it, but it went some distance to be fair. You're probably thinking, why a fucking wedge and a putter, mate? As I said, lads, it's not about performance, it's not about driving, getting your driver out and fucking scalping it. Fucking 200, 300 yards down the middle or shanking it. Just know that you can come out with a couple of golf clubs, whether it's with your mate or just in your own head, having a wee chin wag with yourself. You know, men, innit, we bottle things up. We speak to ourselves like arseholes, like just an example here on the golf course, innit? You hit a fucking duff shot, man, and you're berating yourself, calling yourself a fucking prick and all, want to snap your clubs. I've been there. I know what it feels like, man. It's no good. No good. It's no good at all. So it's like something that I looked forward to all week, and I got stuck maybe a year ago or 2 years ago, and I gave it up for a wee while. It's because I wasn't enjoying my golf, because I was too focused on the performance aspect of it, like what my scoring, what's my scorecard, my swing was shit. I was overplaying too much. I always feel you overplay too much, you get worse, and I get worse. So it's like bringing it back and stripping it back and going, I'm looking forward to fucking playing my round of golf all week. Why am I getting there and then feeling fucking more stressed? Life is stressful enough. So it's like stripping it back and knowing that, do you know, I can just come out for a hit the ball wherever it goes, whatever I score, I'm happy regardless, because look, if you look around us, man, nature innit, so fucking peaceful. And that's just coming out yourself with a wedge in a club, but seeing you come out with your mates also, and you're just having a laugh and a bit of camaraderie, and I don't think anything beats it. Nothing beats it at all. The only thing close to it for myself is when I was in the Marines, the camaraderie with the lads. So it was, in golf simulates that when you get out with your mates. I was just about to pick a sand wedge, but I forgot all I'm using in this fucking channel is a wedge and a putter. So let's go. Right, we have to open up the club face a wee bit, I think, here. I'll just try and do a wee bump and run up. Right. Rambo's away after it. Oh, I might be up there. Hopefully it's on the green. If we're on the green, if we are on the green, we are putting for par. And the aim of this hole is, what's the aim of this hole? Par, innit? Or bogey? Par or bogey. Or the aim of this round, this 3 rounds golf-wise, is don't lose a ball and try and shoot bogey golf. So we're on for it, we're on for a wee par. A little par. You can see there, the ball's just at the edge. Ball's at the edge of the green, man. So it is. I think I'd say this is the worst part of my game, putting. My nemesis. I'm either firing it away by, or I'm duffing a putter, trickling a putter. So as I say, the little dustbin lid, so it is. Got to put it through Rambo's legs. Right, here we are. Little par. Break. We've got an opportunity for a bogey here. Opportunity for a bogey. I'm not even going to line it up. We're just going to go for it. Let's go for it. Let's start with a little bogey. Little bogey. But, whoa, boom. Bogey to start. And that's how I started golf, started playing golf, not just with bogeys. My way back five years ago, during lockdown, that time of the year, remember? Maybe seem a distant memory, but it's fucking hellish, man. I was running an outdoor boot camp business. I had 3 of them, 3 outdoor boot camps in the west of Scotland. One in Pollok Park, one Kilmarnock, one in Hamilton, and you know, I actually had a 4th one as well, opening up in the West End, and then fucking lockdown happened. Had to close them all down and move online. And like everybody then, I panicked. Massively panicked. Shat myself actually. You always got to shit yourself in it when your income gets wiped out. And that's what happened. The boot camps obviously had to close. And then you're banking on members still paying you. Moved the service kind of like online, all the Zoom sort of stuff. And that 3 months for me, I was like, no, I wouldn't say shite myself because I've been through life battles, but I was like, right, I need to adapt here. I need to adapt to what's going on in the world, like everybody. And one of my sanctuaries actually became, as you can see, heaven here, the old golf course. Me and Rambo here used to walk around Pollock Golf Course every single day during lockdown. The weather was great, and I was like, I actually enjoy this. This is actually quite nice. I can see why people play golf. A lot of people like playing golf now with their mate, especially now in the sunshine when it's blue skies. And I started to think, do you know what, I might actually buy myself a wee set of fucking gloves off a Gumtree, you know that? And that's what I did. Went up the road and I thought, right, I'll get my first set of clubs. Go on to Gumtree, message a guy, and then went and met him and picked my first set of clubs up. Absolute bangers. But that's what you do, innit? That's what you do for your first set. You're not getting up to American golf straight off and spending an absolute fucking fortune, man. Straight to Gumtree, go to golf clubs, gave my mate Gary a message. The big golfers, my mate Gary and Davey. Can I come out with you? So he was like, aye, of course you can. Went out, first ever round was over in, what was the first round? It was over in fucking Livingston somewhere, a course over there. It's a 9-holer. And I can remember just duffing it all the way around. But there was a par 3, a par 3, and I got my driver at a par 3, and I fucking hit my driver at a par 3, and it was like a, I'm going to say, it wasn't a draw, it was like a pull, but when I went out that way and come back in, it only went about 150 yards and it landed on the green, and that was enough. That was enough for me to go, wait a minute here, there's something here, there's something here. And that probably, I say it broke me back, but what really broke me back was just getting out with my mates with the clubs and walking around the course. So let's go. There's 2 players in front of us there, so I was not that I'd hit them with a wedge, just want to let them get away. So we are on, before we get started, we're on hole 2, which is a par 3, and it is 280 yards up that fucking killer hill. So let's go for it. Right. That's a good hit. It's a very good hit. Oh, I'm happy with that. Happy with that. I think it got to the top of the hill. It did indeed. It got to the top of the hill. So that's how I started. I started playing 5 years ago, and ever since, as I've been saying, golf became my go-to. My sport before golf was football. I loved it. That was my dream as a wee guy, man. I wanted to be a football player, I wanted to play with Rangers, I wanted to be Gaza, I wanted to be Loudrope. I'd run about the streets, kicking balls about with my mates, getting up to mischief. And also during childhood, I remember first ever time getting a golf club. We used to get in the school and just knock the balls around the school. Ernock High School, that was the school I went to all the way back in the day. You can probably hear the heavy breathing here. This is a killer hill with I'm fucking breathing like Darth Vader up here, man. Oh, fuck me, man. I wonder how many old boys have had a heart attack here. Jeez, oh. Aye, so golf was never my first passion, I would say, for sport was football, and it still is pretty much. And I think that's what, I'm not really 100% sure the direction this channel's actually got to go. I reckon football might actually be a big part of it as well. Chatting about it. Scottish football, English football, because this, as I said, lads, this is the only place I get to be myself, and that's what I love. I love football, I love my golf, I love my food, I love my women, not that I'm a womanizer. I just love these things. These things make me happy, they bring me peace. And that's what I'll talk about in the channel as well. I'll talk about relationships, dating, I'll talk about women. I help women every day. Hundreds and hundreds and thousands of women every day. And it's a big misconception we get with them, a misunderstanding that us men get with women. Right? Women are not complicated at all. We make the process complicated with them, and over the course of this journey I'll be sharing loads about relationships, guys. Deeper than that, to be honest. Attachments, wounds, trauma, you name it, I'll be sharing it all. Obviously, of course, no fucking with a laugh as well, and a laugh and a joke along the way, man. You'll end up fucking like, what the hell is this? This channel's giving me trauma. Right, a little dink up. See when we get it on the green with 2 shots and get a wee shot for another par. Find it. That could be dangerous. Oh, that could be dangerous through the back. Let's see. Do you know, by the end of, I'm only going to say, I've got to get very, very good with a wedge and a putter as we go on. As we go on. So as I'm talking about the vision, we're not actually quite sure the direction. It's just get the wedge, the putter, come out, chat about life, stories, travel across, big one, we've got to travel across Europe, go different places, Switzerland, Spain, Portugal. That's where I now live, is in Spain and Gibraltar. So I do, and the Costa del Sun. So we've got to travel all. And I think I've found that right through the back. I definitely have, because I can't see it. That is maybe the first lost ball. Name of the round today, wasn't it? Was no lost balls, man. No lost balls. Let's have a look. Do you know, you've got to get used to this in this channel. Lost balls. Let's have a wee fucking look. Fuck's sake, man. You're not finding it in this shite. Lose your ankles in here. I've lost it. I've lost the ball. I'm going to have to drop one. I'm going to drop a ball. No, we've lost the ball. Lost it. We'll get another one. So lad, if my golfing knowledge, rules are up to scratch, we'll add 2 shots. So I've hit 2 shots already, and then we'll add 2 at the end. Some of you can correct me. I've got the wedge. Some of you can correct me if I'm wrong there. Right. Not the best, to be honest. Not the best. Not the worst either, to be honest. So let's get the old putter. Putter. So that's 3 shots, remember. Remind me to add 2. Remind me to add 2 at the end. So this looks not too bad. Wee bit right, or left to right maybe. Left to right. Right, left to right. I don't think I've hit that. Oh, that was horrible. Horrible. Didn't commit. Right, let's get it in. Let's get it in the hole. Having an absolute nightmare with the putting. Oh, break. What's that? 4 putts. Oh, for fuck's sake. 4 putts. 4 putts, and I was 3, 7, I think that was an 8, oh my god. An 8, so an 8 and a 5 and an 8, so 1 over, 6 over 2 holes, what the flying fuck. What a start. What a start to the first couple of holes in the channel, eh? A 5 and an 8, that's it. Come on son, come on Rambo, come on. What a day it is, what a day here. So we're currently at Rouken Glen in Glasgow, which is situated in Newton Mearns, and it's a nice wee course. I think it's a par 65. I'd say it's a great course for beginners, for your beginning, getting out in little short courses, honing your skills, your practices, getting out and enjoying it, and staying away for the tougher courses, because that's where that was my nemesis. Was during the lockdown period, we actually went to Troon to play golf, Troon Darley, and you know what, that was an experience. That took my soul quite a few times down there, especially as a beginner golfer. Old Troon Darley, very, very difficult. Although you've got the little one next to it, the par 3 one, it's called Fulton. That's a nice wee one for beginners. But me and my mate, Gary, David, we joined Troon for winter golf, and Darley became, it became an escape, but a punishing escape. It'd pull our pants down and scalp our arse every time we played it. I think I maybe went through, couldn't even tell you how many of those balls I went through, to be honest. Could not even fucking tell you. But a good story about that is we might have had to have changed our addresses for Glasgow to Troon to get a wee game of golf during that period of time. That just shows you how far the old golf addiction can go. So we are on the third and final hole, which is all downhill here. It's 320 yards, what it says on my watch, and it's like a wee dog leg left down the hill, and as you know, it is wedge time. I've actually done not too bad. It's been a not too bad start, to be honest. Although we're 6 over, 6 over in 2 holes. That was a nightmare there. Right. Come in. That's coming back, as long as it stays out. Yeah, it's down there. Nice wee tee shot again. Nice little shape on it. I will take that. So yeah, as I was saying, Troon Darley was the nemesis way back then when we I started playing golf. And one of the first courses I joined was Cow Glen. That was the first course I became a member for a year. That's a good wee course, not far from here, over in Pollock. Nice course, nice setup. I really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed it. That was my wee safe haven, my little escapism from life, Cow Glen, for a full year. I think when I joined as a member, that's when I was really into it. I was playing 3-4 times a week, getting right into it, man. And my handicap's fluctuated, to be honest. Even just last week, I shot my best ever round up at Wishaw, which was an 82. And then at Colville Park a few days later, I shot a 96. So as you can see, the life of an amateur golfer is, it can be anything, good days, bad days, indifferent days. And it's just about getting out and enjoying it. And that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. This channel is to help you men, help myself. A little bit of therapy on the fairways. Play 5 holes and have a bit of fun with it. Have a bit of fun with it in life. Enjoy it. And let's see where the journey takes us. And for me, the journey in life It's no linear, is it? It's no linear at all. It looks something. It looks something like an amateur golfer on a golf course, zigzagging in the bushes, in the trees, up the middle, fucking four putting it. That's the journey. That's the journey in life, and it'll probably be the journey for this channel as well, to be honest. Because do you know what? I'm just winging it with this. My first time doing the YouTube, first time doing golf. Feel a wee bit out of my comfort zone, but that's how we grow. That's how we grow, innit? Get out of your comfort zone. Know the old cliche bollocks, but it is, innit? Trying different things in life. So, as you can see down there, all downhill, ball sitting a wee bit of lie. I'm not going to hit it too hard. I've got to try and land it maybe about 20 yards before the green. So second shot, let's see if we can get a wee birdie here, because this is a par 4. This is a par 4. Come on, gives a good bounce. So away at the back of the green to the next tee. So away at the back of the green to the next tee. Oh well, it's not too bad, it's down there. Chip my putt for a par. And then that'll be the first 3 holes with the wedge, the putter, ramble, and a wee bit of therapy to get things kicked off, get the channel kicked off. Alive in golfing. You might have heard me at the start calling myself 7IRONS. I find that as my little alter ego, away from every day, away from the job. So that's what I refer myself to as this channel, and on the golf course. And it was, I'm sure it was here, the professional, whoever it was working in there. I went in to sign in a couple of weeks ago and I said, Stuart Irons, and he's like, hey, you've got the perfect name for golf, haven't you? And I was like, fucking right, so I do, Irons. And that's what came to me when I made that up, that wee alter ego, that little name, 7IRONS. So that's what I'm got to be referring to myself to. Stuart as the coach during the day, who works, and at night, 7IRONS comes out in the fairways, chats about life, hits some good shots, hits some bad shots, and and brings you along with the journey, lads. So, as you can see, it's not too bad actually, not too bad. It is just a little chip onto the green, and see if I can take my putt for a par. Putt for a par. Sit. Too much. Break. Something keeps ringing me in my phone. I'm trying to make my first YouTube channel. Somebody keeps ringing me. I keep hearing it vibrate. So, got a 20 feet putt. 20 feet putt. I'm not even 20 feet. My maths is way off. 15. Same again. Let's go for the par. Be nice to finish the round. Oh, so gimme. So happy days, that is 3 holes done. The aim of today was bogey golf, but you can see there it was a bit of a mixed bag, but it is what it is. I think I shot over 7 over, but it is what it is. And if that brought something up for you today, lads, remember, comment, like, subscribe, and also if you want to do a little golf reset, just go to my bio, click the link in the description and get yourself set up. See you next Sunday, mate.